Hi, I'm Ryan from Ryan's Guitar Stuff, and today's video is a guitar I quite like. So, without further ado, this is an Ibanez AZ224F-BIG. This guitar retails for about $11.50 to $1200, and yeah, it's a great guitar. Depending where you're shopping, you can get different prices. So, this guitar, I think, is pretty much my dream guitar, funny enough. As you can see, some of my guitars around the room, a lot of them are rosewood fretboards. This is my first maple fretboard guitar I've owned, and it is beautiful. Anyway, yeah, so the guitar is just beautiful. Some of the specs on this is roasted maple neck, as you can see. So the roasting process is that you will say in the kiln without oxygen. It will bake in there and come out roasted. It makes the timber a lot more sturdier to climate change, and with the current weather change Ireland's going through, my god, it must be about 25 degrees in Ireland, and Irish people aren't used to that, so it's quite different. So, the guitar itself is a basswood body with a thin sheet of veneer on top that is flame maple, as you can see. Personally, I thought it was an actual cap, but upon receiving the guitar I found out it's a veneer, but I don't really care. It was more the aesthetics that I was going after than the sound quality of maple. Gold toe lock and tuners, Graphtec nut, and then something else that's quite cool at guitar at this price point are stainless steel frets, so they're a lot harder to wear, and they're also jumbo, so they kind of feel like a scallop at the same time, which is kind of what I like. Oh, and this is a new trem option that Ibanez are doing on this guitar, and it's just a nice trem. It feels real comfortable. It's kind of contoured to your hand in a sense, and it just feels nice when you're playing like with your hand there. Some of the other things on this guitar, the switching option, which we'll get to when I get into the playing bit, and the pickups. The pickups are, I think they're called Hyperion pickups by Seymour Duncan's. They're limited to the AZ series by Ibanez, and some of the signatures, such as the Martin Miller, and I can't remember the other one, but I'll stick his name up here. He does a lot of YouTube videos as well, but his name escapes me at this moment. Tom Quinn? I can't remember, sorry. So, this guitar, and as I said, the switching option is quite unique to this guitar. So you got your volume, tone, and I have the katana set to a dirty channel. So I have the katana set up to kind of a dirt, in a sense, and I will be playing through that. I have no pedals in front of me, just because they're all on the shelf there, and I rather use the amp as itself, because I might sell a pedal, but probably won't sell the amp. So I'll go through the sounds going from bridge to neck in each position. Then I will do the mini toggle switch and stick up the options that is when I go through them. Okay, so now that it's in tune, and I'm also using the Dario kill switch here on the lead, and it's so handy. So I'll go through the positions as I said and get into it. So bridge to neck. So that's the first 5 sounds. Now the next 5 sounds are with this pulled up, and this is where it gets a bit tricky to remember the switching options. So first, it's humbucker in the back, then it splits the humbucker into a single coil, then it's the 2 neck pickups wired in series to sound like humbucker, and then the back humbucker get you 2 humbuckers sound. Then the next position up, which is the 4th position, would be a neck pickup and then half the humbucker, which will give you that Tele-esque sound. And then the next position is the 2 neck pickups wired in such a way that they sound like a humbucker. So that's the wiring solution, and it's ridiculous for a guitar. So yeah, I'll get into playing through this. Yeah, the first position is just a humbucker, so I won't play that because, again, I've already done it. So as you can see, again, love this. I just got it today and it's so handy. So as you can see, this is a very, very versatile guitar with doing like anything from a single cut sound with the dual single humbucker in the neck sound to the middle position, which will be 2 humbuckers, to the back humbucker, which is really nice. Anything from an S type with your single coil to your single coil and then straight up single coil. If you want to get your in-between sounds on the bridge and middle pickup, that's your second position, which is that. And then for your T types, you can get that as well. So it's like, it's not going to be pure T type, but it's close enough in the sense that like it's a great. So yeah, whoops, and there goes the set of strings. Yeah, so this is a great guitar for the value I adore. Oh, other thing I forgot to say. So, for those musicians who play gigs in the dark and like can't see what you're playing and all, and just let me get a torch on this. So this has glow in the dark side dots, as you can see on this, and they're called luminlays. And I've been looking them up. I want to get them for my other guitars because this is astonishing to me. So say this one, for instance. So I'm just going to let this charge up for a second, and by charge up I mean like it friggin' glows. I'm not sure how well that's picking up on the camera, but like I'll see if I can get it in closer. So yeah, you can see that it's actually glowing compared to the other ones. That's amazing. It's just like, it's a player's guitar, and that's what Ibanez set out to do, and my god, it's just a great guitar. I wanted to buy a guitar that would do like jobs of 3 guitars without bringing 3 to a gig, and I like the sounds of LPs, but sometimes they're backbreakers, and stainless steel frets seemed appealing because they're harder wearing, and yeah, this was perfect for me. Also, it's strung with NYXLs. Some other things that come with this are the typical Ibanez case, the tool, and yeah. Oh, one other thing, because I keep forgetting stuff on this guitar because it's astonishing to me still. The trem on this, I actually love the implementation of it, because it's like a Floyd. It's basically like a Floyd, where, oh okay, there goes. So there's a washer in it, as you can see, and that will sit in on the collar here. So just having that there, and then it's it does sit push into it, so it does grip it, but then you tighten it into the position you want and it doesn't budge, I should say. And yeah, it's just really nice. Some people say the cut's not that practical on this, but me personally, if I'm getting up to here, like the grab, I'm going to grab it like that, and it's actually really comfortable to grab compared to some other brands like Fender, which is a block. So that's my 2 cents on it. It's an astonishing guitar, and Ibanez are old enough to go to the retro logo, which is nice. So I've been riding for Goto HAP locking tuners. Yeah, I said they were locking, but I didn't specify the brand earlier. Yeah, it's just an astonishing guitar. So I've been riding for Ryan's Guitar Stuff. This has been a ridiculously long video. So yeah, see you.